Very good morning, 5th standard students. Welcome to the science class. Today in this class, we are going to do the rest of the chapter, Natural Disasters, chapter number 13, part 2. In this chapter, we are going to learn about volcano, landslides, cyclones, forest fires. So now let's start this class. What is volcano? A volcano is an opening in the earth's crust through which molten rock called magma comes out on the earth's surface. That is, when the volcano erupts, a liquid comes out. That is a molten rock, and that is known as magma. Clear? So magma is what? A very hot liquid rock inside the earth. Because inside the earth everything is molten. So when the temperature goes high, what happens? The inside liquid erupts up. And the magma comes out, and this is known as the volcano. In 2010, a volcanic eruption in Iceland swept so much ash that air traffic over Western Europe was disrupted. So it causes and its speeds is very high. It covers a large area. So the destruction nearby or far by also is being resulted. Clear? So magma is a very hot liquid rock inside the earth. Magma which reaches the surface of the earth is called lava. Lava destroys everything in its path. Why? Because it is too hot, and whatever comes out, that is, it's been destroying. It burns everything, whatever is in its path. That is, trees, causes fire over large areas. So people living even far by from the volcano gets affected by the heat and ash that comes out. So we are going to see how volcano erupts. Clear? Now let's see the pictures of the volcano, how it looks like. See here. See the two pictures. So many destructions are there caused by the magma and the lava. The people living even far away from a volcano gets affected by the heat and ash that comes out. Clear? Everything gets burnt on its way. Now let's learn about the landslides. Landslides, rapid movement of a large amount of rock, mud and broken trees down a slope is called landslide. Clear? That is a movement of the rock. Which happens in where? Which places? Mostly in the mountainous regions. So landslides can cause a lot of destructions. Even you might have heard in the news also that in Shimla or Jammu Kashmir or this place there is a landslides, and there is lots of loss of people. So lives, the death is this much. So all these are due to what? Landslides. Human activities like road construction and deforestation on mountain can also cause landslides. It is caused by heavy rainfall or snowfall, earthquakes or volcanic regions. So all these are the reasons for the occurrence of the landslides. Clear? So you can see so many destruction. 3 pictures are there. In all the 3 pictures, it's of about the landslides and how it is causing destruction. Human activities like road construction and deforestation on mountains can also cause landslides, because when we are constructing road, and deforestation means cutting off the trees. So these, what helps it? It makes the soil loose, so which causes the landslides. Now let's do the activity. It is there in your textbook, page number 123. Aim to observe how plants hold the soil together. Here you can see 2 pictures are there, tray 1 and tray 2. Clear? So 2 big trays, soil, a plant dug out from a planter, and with all the soil attached and water. So what you have to do it? First, put the plant in one tray, put an equal amount of soil in the other tray. Pour a mug full of water in both the trays. Observe the effect of water on the soil. So when you are pouring water in one tray which doesn't have soil, that is the plant, and you are pouring water which has the plant, what you observe it? Clear? Observation. Are the soil particles more loose in tray 1 or tray 2? In tray 2, the soil particles are loose. Why? Because there is no plant. What does plant do? The roots of the plant binds the soil together. Remember, the roots of the plant binds, साथ में करते उन लोग, छोड़ नहीं देते, लूज नहीं छोड़ते, ठीक है. The roots of the plant binds the soil together. When you pour water, in which trays does most soil gets carried away by the water? When you pour water in tray 2, the soil gets carried away by the water. Why? Because it is loosely packed. There is no binding of the soil, so it directly moves away. Clear? So the conclusion is that roots of the plant hold soil particles together, thereby not letting it to be carried away during the floods, and reduces landslides as well. So the main cause of growing plants is that it helps the soil to bind together and prevent from soil erosion and landslides. Clear? So it is very important to grow. Now let's do page number 123. Let's answer. This you have to write in your textbook only. You don't have to write in your notebook. Again and again I am telling it. Watch the video completely so that you get all the instructions properly, because again and again the students are asking me what and where to write. I am clearly mentioning that these things you have to write in your textbook, and these are you have to write in notebooks. So please listen to the video carefully and follow the instructions according to that only. Clear? So the situation is that when water levels rise above the normal level, what will happen? It will cause flood. Clear? Why? Because when the water level rises, it causes flood. And why it has been caused? Due to excessive rain in the upper reaches of rivers or melting of snow. That is, if there is excessive rain in the upper part, that is on the land area, or rivers, or the melting of the what will happen if when there is melting of the snow? Where it will go? It will fall on the river only. It will go through the river. So the level of the river will rise and it will cause flood. Effect. It can destroy everything in its path because the water has so much energy that whatever comes in its path, it can destroy each and everything. Second, sudden shaking or vibrations of the earth's surface. You know everyone, it's earthquake. We are experiencing most in Gujarat. The cause is that movement inside the earth's crust. That is, when there is movement inside the earth crust, earthquakes occur. Effect is that also we have experienced. Earthquake is causing a lot of destruction to building. Several lives are lost when people get buried under the buildings that have fallen down. Third, the movement of large amount of rock and mud down a slope. It will cause landslide. Usually caused by heavy rainfall or snowfall, earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. So all these we learned earlier now only. So it's only the repetition of it. How are landslides causing? Because by the heavy rainfall or snowfall or earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. And it can be very destructive. That all these natural calamities are destructive only. Clear? Now comes the cyclone. So you can see the picture of a cyclone is there. Two pictures are there. What is cyclone? A cyclone is a violent circular storm. It is moving in a circular motion. It is a storm that contains strong winds and rain. They are formed over warm parts of the sea and mostly affect the coastal areas. Wherever in the sea the warm parts is there, no, so it forms there. Clear? And it covers and affects mostly the coastal areas because these areas are near the sea. Cyclones can cause a huge amount of damage. They can uproot trees and damage houses. They can also cause floods because excessive water is there. Then near the coastal areas it will cause the floods also. Clear? Now comes the forest fire. According to the picture only you can see what do you mean by forest fires. A forest fire is a fire that burns out of control in a forest. It spreads quickly and everything turns into fire. Forest floors have a lot dried leaves that can enter burn on their own or due to human carelessness. So because of the human carelessness, the forest fires occur and it causes a lot of damage, disasters, destructions, not only to the human but to the environment also. So if we work on reducing the effect of human activities on the environment, many of these calamities can be controlled. So it is only due to us all these calamities occur. So I hope you have understood this chapter very nicely and properly. Thank you and have a great day ahead.